Thoughts are a part of everyone's human experience. You don't need to push them away in order to practice, because learning to bring your mind back from its thoughts is the practice. But how do you let go of the thoughts once they've pulled you in? Well, I'm hoping that in this exercise we can look at one way to unhook ourselves from those thoughts and simply let them be, without pushing the thoughts away or denying their presence. You can be aware of the thinking mind while remaining unattached. Settle into a seated posture and close your eyes. Notice the energy in the mind and body. As you come into a period of mindfulness practice, you may notice the energy of your day resting in the mind and body. The mind may be active, the body may feel worked up, or you might notice a bit of lingering anxiety. Think of a shaken snow globe with all that energy swirling around. As you rest, the little snowflakes fall gently to the ground. Think of yourself as a snow globe, and every snowflake as a thought. In this way, watch as each and every snowflake falls to the ground. Do not force yourself to calm down. Let it happen slowly and organically. After a minute or so, bring your attention to the breath in the body. Choose one spot where the breath is felt easily. It may be the center of the chest, the abdomen, your shoulders, or your nostrils, but just observe the physical sensation of the body breathing. Observing the breath. Bring the mind back when it wanders. Stick with the snow globe visualization, and as thoughts begin to rise up, observe as they slowly settle back down. Open your awareness to include your thoughts and your general mental state. So instead of returning to the breath when the mind wanders, notice what the mind is doing. You may notice yourself planning, fantasizing, figuring out, or replaying the past. Whatever you observe the mind doing, let it be. And when you recognize the thought, try not to encourage the thought, but don't push it away either. Allow it to be, and allow it to go on its own. See if you can watch the passing of the thought as it flows its natural trajectory and leaves the mind. Return to the breath and patiently wait until another thought arises. Notice it, watch the thought, and come back to the breath again. Remember, you are not your thought, so separate yourself from that thought. Continue with mindfulness of the breath. Notice when you are lost in thought or when the mind wanders for some time. And if self-judgment arises, notice that just as you would any other thought, you can always return to the breath for a few moments to ground yourself back in. Thank you so much for this moment. It was a pleasure to have you join me. I hope you're getting some peace.